I'm back and I am heartbroken. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk Raptors. I'm your host, Atisham, my channel, where you get reviews, analysis, predictions, and hot takes on all things Raptors as well as some NBA. So, the Raptors had their game against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who actually seem to be beating good teams. They beat the Lakers twice. But, anyways, the Raptors lost this game, and it was a heartbreaker. And I will tell you guys exactly why. So, without further ado, let's talk Raptors versus the Thunder. So, pretty much this game was a seesaw game in a sense. The first half belonged to the Raptors. The third quarter and almost till the 3 minute mark, the game belonged to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then in the end, the game belonged to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So the Raptors took about a 12-point lead. They're doing well. It seems like they're going to win this game with at least an 18, 20-point lead. They had a 12-point lead going into the halftime. It was 12 or 11. And they come out in the third quarter, and out of nowhere, Oklahoma City Thunder turns into the Golden State Warriors and just starts to nail three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer. And by the mid or early fourth quarters, they restrict the Raptors to 12 points in the third quarter. And by the end, so mid fourth quarter, they're up. I think at one point they were up by 15 points, and it seems like the Raptors are gonna blow this game. And for some reason, when we got close to the 3 minute mark, I think they were leading by 12 points. The Raptors made a comeback. It started with Freddie hitting a three-pointer, then Scotty getting to the bucket, then Pascal, who everybody hates on for not making big shots, made a big shot. And he cut it down to, I think, about... what was it? Yeah, so he cut it down to about 1 point game, and then Gary Trent Jr. comes down on the other side, nails a three-pointer, and we're up by 2 points with with about 18 seconds left on the clock. Okay, and you're thinking Oklahoma City Thunder, they're not a good three-point shooting team, but today they were Golden State Warriors, so they call a timeout. They come on the other side. Basically, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander comes off a screen, passes it Muscala on the three-point line on top of the key, and he nails a three-pointer and puts them up 110 to 109. And basically, the Raptors call a timeout. Coming out of the timeout, you're expecting either Freddie to have the ball or Pascal to have the ball. So it turns out it took a while for the Raptors to check in, and it seemed like we are going to expire the clock, and Nick Nurse decided not to use the last timeout for some reason, but okay, to redraw up the play because Oklahoma City Thunder blew up the play. They knew Freddie would likely get the ball or Pascal would, so they started double teaming them. Anyways, Freddie finally checks the ball into Siakam, and tries to get it. He's double teamed. Dort is on him. He eventually, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander are defending him. He gets close enough into the paint and puts up a left hand shot, and it's an air ball. But I forgot about this. So it wasn't actually Gary Trent. Gary Trent actually tied the game, and it was Justin Champagnie that put us up 2 with the sick play where he's going to his back and just puts it up, hits the backboard and in the net. So that's what actually put us up by 2 points. The game was tied at the time. Just a side note there, guys. So Freddie gets to the paint. 8 seconds on the clock. The clock is running down. 2 seconds left. He puts up an air ball. Justin Champagnie tips it in off the backboard into the net. The Raptors are celebrating. I'm jumping out of my seat, and the freaking refs decide to review it. And as soon as I saw the replay, I was heartbroken because there was a millisecond of a difference where the ball was just on Justin Champagnie's tip. And I'm not heartbroken that the Raptors lost this game because the Raptors deserve to lose this game, and I will tell you guys exactly why, but I'm heartbroken for Justin Champagnie because he played so well. He was a key to us coming back because defense on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was freaking amazing. Then the go-ahead bucket with 18 seconds on the clock, and the final tip. I just felt like he had that rookie moment, that you dream of as a kid, and it just got taken away from him. So the Raptors lose that game 110 to 109, and that was pretty much it. So that was the replay of the game, but I'm not going to go too much into in depth as to why the Raptors might have lost this game. But in my opinion, there were three key takeaways why the Raptors deserve to lose this game. Number one, the Raptors came out, took this team way too easy. The Raptors did not have the same energy as they have had against Milwaukee Bucks, the way we beat them. Because it seems like every time the Raptors play a team that is, they know that they can beat them, they play a little bit with less energy. And that contributes to them blowing leads, them not shooting well on the offensive end, and them relaxing on the defense. And that goes into my second point there. Today, for some reason, Nick Nurse again decided to go away from the defense that he played in the previous 2-3 games, which was helping us keep teams under 100 points, which was basically a man-to-man defense. But the help defender was a bit closer to the main initial defender, and then they were rotating with the third guy who was covering for the help defender. And today, he decided to go man-to-man, late help, spread the floor on the defense, and that led to, OKC getting into the bucket and then shooting it out and getting open three-point. And they nailed most of their three-pointers because even though they're a horrible team. Why? Because they were open three-pointers. This was not happening in the previous 2 games, and I don't know why Nick Nurse did that. And the third thing, that it's not the reason why the Raptors deserve to lose, but it is a reason why the Raptors continue to lose games. And that is injuries. Every time the Raptors get some sort of rhythm going, their center position tends to get injured. It's either Kem Burge, Precious Achiuwa, Chris Boucher, or OG Anunoby. OG plays center sometimes. And it just seems like the Raptors can't seem to get consistent game of everybody together. And that is contributing to us losing because there's always change in dynamics. I understand the Raptors made a comeback today and they had the lead in the start, but the third quarter was a key factor in chemistry. Nobody knew exactly where the other person should have been because they were playing with a different, different starting lineup as well as different bench rotation. And hopefully, it was good that they found that Justice Champagnie can contribute, but it just seems bad that the Raptors needs everybody back. But I'm confident once they do get everybody back, the Raptors are going to be a team to be reckoned with. And the positive, on the other hand, guys, hey, Pascal's looking good. Gary Trent is looking good. Freddie had he had Dort on him today, and that he's a good defender, so he didn't have a good game until the end when we needed him. And Chris Boucher is finally doing the dirty work that he was used to doing, and it seems like he's getting back into the rhythm. But there is something that might happen soon, given that Indiana Pacers have put up some of their players on the trading block. So, guys, I will be making a video about that, of potential, actually, I'll keep it a surprise for you guys. So, guys, that's what I have for you guys for this video. It was a heartbreaking loss, but the Raptors are facing the New York Knicks. I believe it's on Friday, and I think we are going to show the New York Knicks that the Mecca of basketball is the Scotiabank Arena. So Raptors fans, please come out, cheer for your team, because we want to beat New York's ass and go back in the standings, of course. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you guys for this video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Watch out for my surprise hot take video coming up about possibilities for the Raptors. And I will see you guys next time. Hope everybody has a good Thursday.